I'm your host, Jose, and you've trapped yourself in another episode of
Suffocation, you're trapped in Purgatory TV.
Did you ever suffer any racial discrimination being an African-American guitar player?
Not really in the physical sense, but there was some heckler people. I mean, run into them here and there.
Okay.
But, nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy, man?
Which is a good thing. Good,
man. Fucking coming out from New York City out here to the West Coast and everything, you know, what's the difference between your guys' scene compared to ours?
It's very similar, to be honest with you, but I think that there's a lot more, like, let's say, karate fighting slam pits.
Oh, over here or over there?
In New York.
Okay.
People are more prone to doing like mule kicks and spin kicks.
If we want, maybe we could walk where you're going.
Yeah. I was gonna drop so it's a little bit you know, it's a little bit different in that respect. Other than that, it's pretty similar. You know what I mean? Especially in the major cities.
Okay, man. Every time you guys come out to shows, I hear you guys say this. Every city, every band obviously says this. You know that, oh, you guys are our favorite city, this and that.
Yeah.
Okay, be honest, man. Not just because you're in California. What city have you guys played in that is memorable to you? Any city, any country?
There's so many, man.
There's so many. But none that sticks out particular.
Oh well, there's tons that stick out. I mean, you know, if you're looking at LA as a staple, LA, New York, Chicago, fucking Mexico City, you know, Santiago, Chile, all of them have fucking great scenes. So it's hard for somebody like me to like put my finger on it and say this is the best show or this was the best place.
Okay.
All of them are really good, and as long as the fans are out there to come and see you, man, you know, it's all my favorite. So that's really what comes down to with that one. But I mean, if you're thinking about just gigantic shows and festivals that you'd say is great, you know, like Rock and Open Air Festival, Grass Pop Over in Europe, things like that, those shows are like unbelievable.
They're unbelievable, man.
Yeah, for an underground band, you know, such as us and stuff like that, to play in front of that amount of people is like unfucking believable, you know what I mean?
Like when you guys originally first started, did you ever like imagine you guys gonna be around here like 10, 20 years later?
To be honest with you, no, I didn't.
You didn't think so?
But I'm glad that we are. I'm glad it was something that I stuck with. Music was something that really affected my life, and hopefully, you know, it makes some people smile along the way, and I get to pass it on to other people, you know?
Is there anything you guys want to say to the fans?
He said, if you didn't hear me, this is Guy from Suffocation, you're trapped in Purgatory TV.
To be back on the West Coast.
The West Coast is always sick. Every time you come to the West Coast, nothing but crazy shows, good times. You know, you can't go wrong coming into the West Coast.
Okay, man, there's a couple rumors coming in tonight that I heard. Is it true this is your last tour?
Not necessarily, you know, the last tour and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll be like, you know, just shows here and there. If it'll be, you know, maybe one tour a year for a few weeks or anything like that. But there might not be, you know, extensive touring.
Okay.
But you know, there'll still be stuff that'll be done.
Okay, man, I always ask, like, my favorite vocalist, you're one of my favorites, fucking, where do you get that fucking raw anger, intention you get right there on stage? You fucking freak me out. Like, sometimes I think if I run into you in a fucking alley, I'm like, dude, this fool's gonna kill me.
I probably will.
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
No, you know, it all comes from the gut and everything, and, you know, as you can hear after a show, my throat's a little...
Yeah, I can tell, man.
...out and stuff, because I put everything into it, and that's probably why, after like 20 years of doing it,
Okay.
You know, like putting so much strain on it that you know, it gets to a point where, you know, man, you know, like this is what happens after a show.
Wait, man, how old are you right now?
I'm 40.
You're 40, okay, man. So, you know, you're actually, you know, getting a little old, getting a little wear and tear in there.
Yeah.
Fucking, how many years do you think you have left in here?
Probably a few. Probably
8 more years?
Oh, no.
This many.
Do these guys ever get at your throat, man, where you just want to kill them? Do you like, or it's just, you know, like a loving brother issue, you know?
No, yeah, it's like, you know, like brother, you know, family, like, you know, quarrel type things or whatever. I've known these guys for a very long time, so, you know, anything that you know would happen, you know, gets resolved. You know, it's not like anybody's like, you know, oh yeah, we hate each other, this, that, and the other thing. That would never happen with this band, you know, because of the fact that I've known these guys, I grew up with them, went to school with, you know, 2 of them.
Okay.
So I mean, you know.
So this is like fucking sick.
Yeah.
You know,
we know each other for a very long time. So.
But badass, man. Is it true, man? Are we really your second home? Is California really fucking Suffocation's second home? I mean, I heard you say that a few times out here.
I mean, yeah,
Cali.
you know, pretty much, you know, because like as far as all the shows we've done, you know, throughout our career and everything like that, it's always a great time here in California. Always.
Okay,
you know,
man.
So like,
is there anything you want to say to the fans or anything?
Suffocation, always be around. We love you. Thanks for supporting us for over 20 years. We're not out to disappoint you. We want to see you at the shows safe and sound. Stick around, support your local scene, support death metal in any way you can.
Thank you, man.